Question 15. This here is a regular data sufficiency question. So in regular data sufficiency question, we have to ask ourselves these three questions. So what do I need to find out? From the question, I can say that the number of voters who responded favorable for both the candidates is the thing that I need to find out. So number of candidates and the number of, I would say, voters. Number of voters who responded favorable to both. This is what we need to find out. Okay, what do I know? So I would answer this question as I know that they have given two candidates, candidate M and candidate N. From the data, we also know that how many of them gave favorable, then next one is unfavorable, and third one is not sure to all of them. So I have this data as 40, 30, 20, 35, and the remaining two are 40, 35. And the total number of voters are 100 voters. That is also what we know. Let me write it over here. There are 100 voters. So from this I can say that 40 of the voters gave favorable votes to candidate M, 30 of the voters gave favorable votes to candidate N, and so on, like this. Okay. What else do I need to know? So I simply need to know the number of voters who responded favorable to both M and N. So we cannot simply add it over here, just 40 plus 70, because there will be some voters who responded to both of them. Okay, so let me make this set. Okay, let me make this figure. So this is the number of voters who voted or who responded favorable for candidate N. These are the number of voters who responded favorable for N. So let me take this as A. These are the number of voters who responded favorable to only M. These are the number of voters who responded favorable to only N. These are the numbers who responded favorable to both of them. Okay, both M and N. So this is the value that we want to find out. So C is equals to question mark. Okay. So but from the data we also know that A plus B plus C is equals to the number of is equals to 70. Look, if we add this, then it will be A plus C, which is 40. Again, if we add this part, the number of voters who responded favorable to N, which is B plus C. So here we added C twice. Okay, so we have to subtract one C from it for this equality to hold true. So the total number of voters who responded favorable to at least one of them is A plus B plus C. Yes or no? Yes, it is. So 70 minus C is the total number of voters who responded favorable to at least one of them, and C is the number of voters who responded favorable to both of them. So what else do I need to know? I simply need to know the total voters who voted at least to one of them, at least favorable to one of them, at least favorable for M or N. Okay, this is equals to 70 minus C, or directly C if I get that the number of voters who responded favorable to both. Okay, so what does the first statement say? Let us directly jump to first statement. What does it say? The number of voters who did not respond favorable for either candidate was 40. So the number of voters who did not respond favorable. So the number of voters who are unfavorable or not sure, or let us take like this. So favorable plus not favorable will be the total, equals to total. So total we have 100, and they have given in data that the number of voters who did not respond favorable. So this is given as 40. So the number of candidates, the number of voters who responded favorable to at least one of them will be 60, because 60 plus 40 is what? 100. So from this data, we got that 70 minus C is equals to 60, and we can calculate the number of voters who responded favorable to both. So whenever first statement is correct, we cross BC. Now let us jump to the second statement and check whether it is also sufficient or not. The second statement they have given, the number of voters who responded unfavorable for both candidates was 10. So this data gives us data, this statement gives us data about unfavorable. It has nothing to do, with the favorable category. Okay, so this is the data about unfavorable category only, and they have not specified that a single voter can only give favorable to one of them or unfavorable to one of them. That is not specified in the data. That's why this only deals with the unfavorable category and not with the favorable category. So it won't be sufficient to answer our question, because it won't be sufficient. Yeah, because if they would have given that the number of not favorable is 40, or the number of favorable, at least the number of voters who responded favorable to at least one is something. If some data like that would have been given in the second statement, then it would have been sufficient. But here it is not sufficient. So our correct answer here in this case will be option number A. I hope that is clear.